Hey guys, what's happening? It's Jake here from JTS Cosplay, back with another podcast. Wouldn't have a clue what episode this is. Maybe four or five. But anyway, it has been a while again. It's a bit hard because this time of the year is like school holidays, over New Year's, Christmas. It's sort of just business holidays, I guess. So my parents, one of my parents, my mum, is a like school aide sort of thing. So she gets 6 weeks off from pretty much from when school ends, and then once school picks back up again in, I think it's about 2 weeks from now. So if I come home from work, usually when it's not holiday time and no one's home, so I can record this thing and have no interruptions, stuff like that. So, but because everyone has been home, I haven't really been able to get a podcast in. So this is going to be good. I get to cover a few things. So like I said, we've had Christmas and New Year's. Christmas is a lot different once you get older, for sure. It's been a lot different for maybe a few years now. I'm 20, so it's not the same. Definitely not the same as like when you're a kid and you wake up real young. You wake up real early to open your presents and you're excited. You can't sleep on Christmas Eve. It's not like that anymore. For me at least. I don't know. It might be for you. I still get presents and everything, but it's not the same. But anyway, had a good time. My family sort of is at the point where we're starting to have a bit of a younger generation come through, so I guess Christmas will get more exciting. It's sooner than later. But yeah, Christmas is cool. New Year's was cool. I never really get into the whole New Year's resolutions thing because I'm always of the opinion of, if you want to change something, you can do it. But I'm all for people if that really does work for you, where you can go, all right, from the 1st of January, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this and this. And if it works for you, for sure. But I don't really see it working for too many people. I do see like a good example is someone trying to get fit. So someone trying to get fit, they say, all right, 1st of January, I'm going to join a gym and I'm going to go 3 times a week. Let's be real. They're going 3 times a week for 2 weeks, and then maybe another week they're going 2 times a week, and then it gets down to 1 time a week, and then it's done. That's most people, but I would assume that one person at least, has made a New Year's resolution saying that they were going to join the gym and get fit, and they have done it and they've loved it and done it ever since. So I would not be surprised at all. But yeah, I don't really get down with New Year's resolutions. I do sort of say to myself, this is what I want to do in the new year. This is what I expect from myself. Sort of stuff like that, I guess. I don't really ever say starting this year. I guess it is sort of the same thing. I'm just not branding in a New Year's resolution. But one thing I do want to do this year, and if you have been following up on Instagram with me, even though I don't post much, over here I have put up my Herod cosplay, the line art, for the costume. So that's one thing I want to do this year, is enter a cosplay competition. My first ever cosplay was an Iron Man suit that I did enter into a competition, and I got best effort, or second place pretty much, but they call it best effort. I don't know. Obviously not best effort if you didn't get first. That doesn't make sense. But anyway, yeah, that's what I want to do with that cosplay. So hopefully April in Melbourne or June in Supernova. June in Sydney for Supernova. I'm not sure which one yet, but yeah, it would be cool to win. If I don't win, I'm going to give it my best shot. But that's just a part of the game. But it will be exciting to sort of compete again. I'm a very competitive person, and I do take cosplay seriously, I guess. And I'll take it even more seriously doing that. But that cosplay is super exciting for me. It's It's going to be so cool. I love looking at it. I'll put up a picture on the screen of it so you can see what I'm talking about if you did not see it on Instagram. But anyway, what has been happening? I started reading audiobooks actually. The first one I read was Can't Hurt Me, and that's by David Goggins. And if you know David Goggins, you know he is a crazy motherfucker. Like, if you don't know him, I would literally tell you to pause this video and just YouTube David Goggins. He's insane. He's got like the record for the most pull-ups in 24 hours. I think it's like 4,030. He went through Hell Week, which is the training for SEALs, Navy SEALs, 3 times. Because each time he couldn't keep going due to an injury, but he got it on his 3rd time, and that was all in 1 year. So he became a Navy SEAL. He went to Ranger School. He runs ultra marathons, so like 100 kilometers, like that sort of stuff, which is insane. He's a crazy guy, like, but not crazy in the fact that he's like mentally ill, but crazy in the way that, you know, he just gets after it. He's super disciplined, and anything he does, he has to do it to the maximum, which is really cool and very inspiring. But the main thing he sort of touches on in his book is the mental game, the mindset behind it, because it's one thing for your body to keep up and everything, but it's mainly a mental thing with exercise, discipline, cleaning your room, like anything, you know. If you set out a goal and you say, I'm going to do this at this time, and you don't do it, you know, like, it's not very good discipline, but I know a lot of us do that. So, but that book is amazing if you do want to see it. One thing he does do is he has sort of 10 challenges. I think it's like a 13 chapter book. And he has 10 challenges like spread out throughout the book that will help you become more disciplined and help you have a stronger mindset and a mind space that will help you sort of succeed in life. It's not really a book about succeeding in life. It's more, just like I said, about the mindset and the mental stuff around it. So it really helped me a lot. I did really enjoy it. And the thing about audiobooks is awesome. So I think that was a 13-hour book. Maybe, yeah. No, it was 13 hours. And, like, to listen to, obviously. And because when I work, cause I'm a greenkeeper, so I have headphones in my ears, so I'm always listening to music or podcasts. But these are so cool because 13 hours of content is a lot. Like, it sounds like a lot. Like, for someone who doesn't listen to music during the day because of work or whatever, and say they were to come home, listen to music for like an hour or two, but you got to really focus on it because it's a book, you don't really get that many hours. So you'd probably finish that in maybe 2 weeks if you're sort of just like a normal-ish sort of person. But because I am always having headphones in and driving and listening to it, I did finish it in 3 days. So well, the first day I think I did 5 hours. The second day I think I did like 4.5. And then the third day I just did 2 in the morning and then obviously moved on to something else. But it's cool. It definitely makes me want to get more and, actually use my time listening to things to be productive. I think I don't know who it was that said it, but there's this one person that said, when you're sitting in the car, instead of listening to the radio or music, like, learn, like, listen to a book or listen to a podcast that's informative and productive and will help you instead of just listening to the same music that you always do, or if it's like a radio. And I don't think that works for everyone. I think that obviously you got to pick and choose your times, because obviously if you're learning all the time and then get to work, you're probably going to be a bit burnt out, maybe. I don't know. It depends what you're listening to, because if you're learning stuff you like, it's going to be a blast and you're going to love it. So that's why I love it, because I really like exploring the mind and what it is capable of. And the way that David Goggins explains it and how he does it, it's not like a self-help book. It's not like one of the main things he does say in the first chapter in the introduction is, this is not a book that I want you to get motivation from. I want this to be something that sticks with you, because motivation is something that is very short-lived and it comes in sort of bursts. So you go to a YouTube video that's inspiring and it inspires you to do something, but it doesn't really last usually. So he said that I don't want you to have to keep coming back to this to be motivated. I want you to take all these challenges that I've set, and it's not like physical challenges, it's like discipline stuff, and run with it instead of having to constantly be motivated again. And motivation is good, 100%, but I do agree with him that it is sort of short-lived, and most people they need that motivation to get up and do what they have to do or do what they want to do, instead of just living the life how they want to live it. So that's sort of what I took from that. But yeah, it's really cool. I also listen to podcasts. I'm a big Joe Rogan fan. I listen to him pretty much every day. The Fighter and the Kid is a fun podcast. That's more of like a funny one. A new one is Rat King and the Bee Sting with Brendan Schaub and Theo Vaughn. Those podcasts are pretty crazy. I just completely forgot I was doing a podcast while talking about podcasts, but they are pretty crazy in the way that they've taken over, I think, in long-form conversations, because Joe Rogan especially, he has these 3-hour conversations. So he has the most random people on. Like, when I say random, I don't mean like just some guy off the street. Like, one day he'll have David Goggins on, and then the next day he'll have a physicist, and then the next day like a biologist, and then the next day comedian, and so on and so on. He has so many different walks of life on his podcast, and it's super. It's good. I pretty much listen to every one, because even if I read the description, I'm like, I don't know if I want to listen to that. I usually listen to it anyway, because I always learn something from it, or I enjoy it. I have fun with it. He definitely does have his some guests aren't the best, but what do you do? He puts out a podcast every day pretty much, except for the weekends. So you're gonna get those sort of podcasts. But yeah, that's pretty much what I do all day. I just work, come home, work, I guess, on cosplay stuff. I wouldn't call it work, though, because I do enjoy it. Sometimes it's work, though, like when you think about it, like sanding out in this heat. I wanted to say, if you notice that this blind was down, it's because it is, what's the time, 1:38, and it's like 38 degrees outside, and it's so hot. If I had that open, I'd probably be sweating right now. I'd be like dripping, and it'd be way too hot in this room. So I have the aircon on, and I thought I'd just do a podcast. So yeah, one thing I wanted to do for you guys was record a sort of reaction of the Far From Home Spider-Man trailer. It did come out this morning in Australia, but I have not watched it yet. Let me just grab my laptop. I've seen a little snippet of Mysterio, Jake Gyllenhaal, but I have not watched it. So I was thinking I can watch it, and when I edit this, I'll put the sort of video on the screen of me watching it. So yeah, let's give it a go. Let me watch it. Alright, I'm clicking it. I don't know what to expect. I've heard a few different things. But yeah, let me start it. Oh shit, hold on. Why is it not turning up? Interesting. I don't know. Oh, hold up. The speakers are on my audio box, not on my laptop.
Yes, it is.
There we go. Let me pause it, bring it back to the start. I wasn't watching it, don't worry. Alright, let's watch. Oh shit. Here we go.
Thank you, Spiderman.
Wow, Aunt May.
That was so good.
Happy, he's back.
Happy.
Wow, Happy's trying to crack on
Thank you.
Aunt May.
Thank you.
Yes, it is.
New dress?
Yes, it is. How'd you know?
Oh shit.
What just happened?
What just happened?
Planning a trip?
Oh.
Going to Europe. It's a school trip.
Did you get your passport?
Peter Parker here to pick up a passport, please.
Mini toothpaste? Pack your suit.
I just want to go on my trip with my friends. Europe doesn't really need a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Wow, you didn't take the suit. This is pretty cool.
You look really pretty.
And therefore, I have value.
Yeah, the Zendaya.
No, that's not
I'm
right.
messing with you. You look pretty too.
I just want to spend some time with MJ. I think she really
Wow.
likes me, dude.
That reminds me when I first fell in love. I had just finished my food copy.
Oh no! I forgot that kid's name, but oh no.
So nice to finally meet you, Spider-Man.
Oh shit! It's Nick Fury.
You're Nick Fury.
Just fucked up
clothes on.
Ned. I
Let's
think
go
his
for a
name's
ride.
Ned.
Is he gonna be okay like that?
Might want to turn him over so he doesn't swallow his tongue.
I think Nick Fury just hijacked our summer vacation.
Awesome! You got gifts, Parker, but you have a job to do. Are you going to step up or not? You're all alone.
Oh shit! What's going on?
Your friends are in trouble.
Oh, that's sick. The stealth suit.
What are you gonna do about it?
Fucking hell! There's so many different characters and shit. Oh shit! Mysterio.
You don't want any part of this.
Oh. Interesting. I got a few things I want to say. I'll just let it finish out here.
Who is that guy?
He's like Iron Man and Thor rolled into one.
He's no Spider-Man.
What is it with you and Spider-Man?
What? He looks out for the neighborhood, has a dope suit, and I really respect him. Sup, Dickwad?
So what do I have to say? The Mysterio. I heard one. Let me put this away. Oh no, I need to keep recording my sound. I did hear one theory about Mysterio. So you know how in Incredibles, what's his name? The villain. Syndrome? Is it Syndrome? I will be so proud of myself if it's Syndrome. But I'm not going to say it because I don't know if it is, but the villain in Incredibles, you know how he's sort of trying to make these attacks so he can look like the good guy? I think someone said that about Mysterio in Far From Home. And I would not be surprised if that is the truth, because it sort of looks like that when he's fighting those water monster, and then that sand monster. He's not fighting him, but I'm guessing he created them and just to fight them. That would make sense to me. I could be wrong though, or the person who came up with that theory, I don't know who it was. I think it was just some random page. But I would not be surprised if that was the reality behind that. But it does look cool. Tom Holland, to me, Spider-Man wise, isn't really like. I think that he's a good Spider-Man. I think that he's good. Like, I think Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and what's his name, Tom Holland. If they had a baby, like I know that's not, that can't happen, but if they were to make a Spider-Man from all three of those, because you have the Tobey Maguire, I think was an awesome Spider-Man. And he was the real geeky guy, even though he looked 40, but he was a real geeky nerd guy, couldn't get the girl that he wanted, sort of thing. And then he had Andrew Garfield that was way too good looking to play Spider-Man, and way too confident, and his Spider-Man was cool. He was very, very quirky and quick with the lines and sarcastic, but yeah, I don't know, something about him as Peter Parker wasn't the greatest. And then you have Tom Holland, which I think is he's a good all-round sort of Spider-Man, but something about him, I don't know, it just doesn't really vibe with me as much as, say, Tobey Maguire, even though he did look 40. But with saying that, I do think all of them were pretty good Spider-Man. One thing, I got a fucking comment on Instagram, I think it was like a couple months ago. I posted a photo about Spider-Verse, and I wrote Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse, but I didn't write it with a fucking hyphen. And some dude commented saying, "Do you mean Spider-Man?" But he wrote it with a hyphen, and I was like, "Are you fucking serious? Are you serious? I wrote Spider-Man with no hyphen, and you're correcting me." I was like, and I just replied, "No, I meant Spider-Man. I don't care about a hyphen." But anyway, that's off topic. But Spider-Man, I don't know who would. It's hard. Spider-Man is a cool character, and I feel like it could go a lot of different places. But I don't know. Tom Holland's. He seems like he's doing a good job. The Far From Home suit. I don't know. It'll probably grow on me. I think I don't really remember my reaction for the Homecoming suit, but I'm gonna guess that the Far From Home suit will grow on me as soon as I see it in the film, especially. That sort of stealth noir suit looks pretty sick. I'm not gonna be surprised when I see a million cosplays of that. Just like the what were they calling it? The suit from Homecoming before he got his suit from Stark. I don't know what they were calling that. The homemade suit, I think. That's what they were calling it. The homemade suit. But I think that looks pretty sick. It should be cool. It'll be interesting to see how they cover all those different like monsters and that. But I think they will cover it because I don't think they will have personalities like that theory about Mysterio creating them just to fight them. So he looks like the good guy. And even how all those kids, they were sitting around watching the TV and they're like, it's a mixture of Thor and Iron Man, and like they're sort of glorifying him for fighting these guys. But so I'm guessing that they're trying to hint that he created them, which is cool. I think that's cool, definitely. So will be interesting. That's one I'll look out for sure. I don't think I'll be doing the Far From Home suit though. I think if I do another Spider-Man, I'm just going to do a classic sort of comic suit. I have a couple ideas that I want to sort of explore. But yeah, that's cool. I don't really watch trailers usually. I don't know why. I get tagged in them and by friends and that, and they sort of stopped now because I never really watch them. But it's not like something I don't go out of my way to avoid them. I'm not like spoilers. I'm not like that, but I don't know. It's like a subconscious thing. Like, don't watch it. I think because I don't know. I don't really have a reason, but it could be because you sort of see the best parts in trailers. Not obviously that trailer. That trailer's pretty basic, but I don't know. We'll see. We will see what else has been happening. So I've got the Herod cosplay coming. I've got a video that I'm going to be uploading tonight for the planning build of that. So by the time this comes out, you can go see that. Check that out if you haven't watched that yet, guys. But yeah, it's going to be a fun build, getting back to foam and everything and all that. This year, I really do, like one of my goals, I know I didn't say I have New Year resolutions, but one of my goals for this year is to focus on YouTube and put out a lot more content. I really want to put out a video a week. That would be good to stick by. I don't know if you guys watched... what did I put out for that? Never mind. Let's just say that I... for the Herod, that's what I'm thinking of. That Herod costume. What I want to do is record the whole process and explain, like actually do it, and maybe have like a video a week, and I can sort of stick to that because a lot of it is foam and a lot of it is something that I can sort of do in the night time. So the problem with like Flash, when I was building that, I think the majority of that was in winter. I guess it stretched over to summer, but winter especially, because winter over here we have the shorter days. So the shorter days meaning that I couldn't sand as long. I could sand in the dark, but then putting on a primer filler and stuff like that in the dark and the cold, it's not the greatest and it doesn't really go on the best. So that sort of limited me, and then when I'd come in, I'd really have not much to do. So I'd have to find things to do, but with this foam costume, I can do a lot inside, and I can do a lot of crafting while while it is cold and that, it doesn't really affect gluing foam together and stuff like that. So it's going to be a cool build. There's a lot to do too. I need to buy some stuff and all that. But one thing about it is, it is a World of Warcraft character. So being a World of Warcraft character, I've done a bit of research into it, and obviously it's a redesign by Zach Fisher. So I've never played World of Warcraft. That's the thing. Like, when I was in school, it wasn't big at all. No one I knew played it. The only computer game that people played was League of Legends. That's all I knew, and I even played that once, and I was not a fan. I remember tried to leave it, and then it banned me because I left the game, and I was like, this game's like 40 minutes long, and I left it because I had to do something, and it banned me. I was like, okay, I guess I should have played the whole game, but I wasn't really a fan of it. I just kept dying anyway, so I probably was just real bad at it. But so I never really played PC games. Plus, also, I never really had a strong PC that could play games. I played RuneScape, I think, for like one day and didn't play that ever again. I just never got into like RPG, the role-play games. I don't know why, but I never did. So I never played World of Warcraft. So there's gonna be, I don't know. I feel sort of bad cosplaying a World of Warcraft character when I've never played the game or anything like that. But I do enjoy the character. Did a bit of research, and the look is awesome. I really enjoy the look of the character, and I think I can, pull it off. So I don't know. There's a lot of people out there that think that you can't cosplay a character if you don't connect to it, pretty much. Like, if you don't not connect to it. If you don't know the character, if you don't watch the anime, if you don't play the game, if you don't enjoy the TV show, you know what I mean? It's stuff like that. So I hope there's none of that really, but what do you expect? I guess I just gotta ignore it and do my own thing. But yeah. But yeah, one thing I want to do for this costume incorporate is a lot of airbrushing. So I did get an airbrush for Christmas from my parents and a few different paints and stuff like that. So that's going to be cool. Got some LEDs to go in there. But yeah, with cosplay, like my Instagram account is, I think it's sort of picking up again. I think the algorithm, and a few other people have said this and noticed this, has sort of worked itself out again. I don't know how long it will last though, because it never seems to really last long. But yeah, so hopefully that keeps going. I need to post more for sure though. Like, it's hard because I've spoke about this before, but I'll speak about it again. Posting, I don't want to let people down with not good posts, I guess. I don't know, but that's all on me, because no one's ever like, don't post this is terrible, I don't want to see this, I think it's all just sort of self-orchestrated that I don't post enough. I have stuff to post, I think. I just need to go looking for it. But I'm hoping to go shoot this weekend, but it is supposed to be like 39 degrees again on Saturday and Sunday. Oh, Sunday is actually supposed to drop to like 20 something. But so hopefully I can get this shoot done this weekend. But I don't know if it's too hot. We'll have to see. But that'll be cool. I think I'm gonna shoot Superboy. So I guess it's not too bad to be in that costume anyway in the heat. It's just all up to the photographer, I guess, and where we go. But that should be fun. Have some new content for you guys. Hopefully it's some good photos and all that. And I'm so once again, guys, it stops at 30 minutes. I did actually look it up after the last podcast, and it said that just like DSLRs and that, they can't record for longer than 30 minutes. And I tried to look for a workaround, and I couldn't. So I'm not too sure about that. So I don't know if I just have to pause it and cut it every time I do a podcast. But I don't know. So one last thing I do want to do, and I want to do these a bit shorter, so I think I'll be more inclined to do it if I do it a bit shorter. So 30 minutes to 40 minutes is think what I'm going to be aiming for in the next few podcasts. And I think you guys will probably notice, but this one I sort of came in super blind and I didn't really have much to talk about. But the next few ones, I really want to like have maybe like 3 or 4 topics around my head, or even write them down on my whiteboard over there so I can go back to them if I am running out of ideas or running out of things to talk about. Because, you know, no one wants to hear me just sort of just talk shit and not really say anything for 40 minutes. So, before I let you guys go, I do want to show you, I want to do this whole new different segment on here. So I'm grabbing my laptop again. And what I'm going to do is I've got Instagram up here, and pretty much what I want to do is go on the Explore tab. So I'm on the Explore tab now, and I want to just go down and highlight a few photos and click on them and sort of give a bit of a shout out to anything I see that's cool, or any cosplayers, any arts. I just want to like look at stuff with you guys, and you know, we can explore together. So I'm just going to hit Windows G, and that does, oh, it does bring it up, and we're just going to record what I'm looking at so I can put it up on this video so you guys can see what I'm looking at, so it just doesn't look like I'm looking at a screen. Okay, so so first off we got Made of Might. Wow, 8,000 likes. Holy shit. Oh damn. The hottest people. Oh, there's some funny shit on Instagram, man. There's some funny shit. Badass motherfucker. Am I a Jedi Master? Nope. Oh damn, I thought that was a cosplay. It's a toy though. What is that? Oh wow, that is a very impressive Spider-Gwen. She looks super like the one from Spider-Verse. Wow, who is that? That is Helen Stifler. Wow. Oh damn, how do I click off this though? We might have hit. Why can't I click off this? Alright, I just clicked on hers. Maybe I have to go back. Oh, here we go. Alright, let's keep going. Maybe I won't click on him. No, I gotta click on him to give the name a shout out. What the fuck? Some of the weird shit come. Oh, did not click on that. I think I gotta go back. Yeah, I gotta click back. Alright. There's a lot about this egg. Hey, that's the funniest thing. The egg that overtook Kylie. Like, I have nothing against Kylie. I don't know why her and the Kardashians get so much hate. It's like they didn't really do anything wrong. You know, they're not. It's not their fault. Everyone tunes into their show and they're like the most viewed family in the world. It's not really their fault. Oh shit! It's Mysterio. See, that's sick. And someone's already cosplayed that. I wonder if that's that. No one said it in the comments, but that looks sick. They really nailed that costume. I'm excited to see what the head looks like too. There's going to be a lot of those cosplayers as well, I am assuming. Oh damn, Hulkbuster. Oh damn, Mysterio. There it is with the head. The head's sick. Why am I getting birds? I think this might be because of Cosplay Chris. He's been posting a lot about his new bird. I don't know what sort of bird it is, and I've liked a few, I think, and I think that's why. He must hashtag like bird and stuff. Oh shit, 2009. Oh, Pepakura, back in the day, Pepakura. Maybe I should like just go hashtag cosplay. That might be better. Oh, not the pound sign. Nope, not the. Why is that doing that for that? I don't even have a hashtag. Key. A hash key, not a hashtag key. Okay, well, we won't be doing that. I guess we'll just sort of look around a bit more. See, I'm getting more birds. What the fuck? Why am I getting birds? God damn. Interesting. No comment. So much eggs. Excited. I actually haven't watched Titans yet. I don't know if I will watch it. I've heard good reviews and bad reviews. I've heard it's really bad and I've heard it's really good at the same time. So I don't know if it's really worth watching or not. But anyway. Titans. I'm not really a big fan of the look of Starfire, the look of Beast Boy, the look of Raven. Robin looks pretty cool. I don't know why Jason Todd looks pretty much the exact same as him though. As Dick Grayson. Damn, that's pretty sick. She looks like Queen of Atlantis, even though she's like Mera. I haven't watched the new Young Justice either. Maybe I should tune into that. That's probably on the records. I'd probably watch that. I really love Young Justice. That's one of my first cosplays was Young Justice Tim Drake from season 2. So maybe I should. Wow, that's interesting. Where is that suit from? I did not know the suits open from the front. When did the suits open from the front? Who knows? Who is that? I bet it's a share page. Yep, share page. Okay. Look at this guy. Awesome photo. Magnificent girl. Incredible, fantastic outfit. Man, you're killing it with the descriptive words. I love it. I love it. I love it. Alright. What else we got? We got more birds. Chris. I don't know if I can like your photos with the birds anymore because I'm getting birds in my Explore. See, I never look at my Explore, so I didn't know that I would have got them in here. I'm surprised I don't have many more 2009 and 2019 challenges in here. Oh damn! What is that? Is that a toy or a costume? Yeah, it's a. Oh shit! That's a costume. Holy shit! Nay Thero, Nay the Row, maybe. Nath, oh, maybe Nathero? Who knows? Who really knows? But that looks sick, man. Keep up the good work. If you ever see this, I doubt you will. But yeah. Oh, damn, that's that girl again. I might have to follow her. Wait, no, that's a different girl. Sorry, not my fault. Cyborg Superman. My boy Badge is going to kill that when he does that, though. He's going to cosplay Cyborg Superman. He's been working on it for a while. How jacked does Tom Holland look here? It's pretty crazy, eh? He looks pretty jacked there, but he's actually not. Might have been on the juice. I would not be surprised if they gave him some Mexican supplements for that Homecoming movie, because if you see him in the off season, he does not look like that, which is explainable if he trains, but I would like to know how long he trained for. Alright, let's find one more cosplayer that I can give a shout out to, and we will end it. Wow, that's a really good what do you call it? Suicide Squad Harley. I guess so. I don't know if it's really accurate, but I don't really know the character, but it looks cool. Oh, this is it. This is the guy I've seen. Holy shit. Bluestone Designs. I'm going to give you a follow, brother. You killed it, man. This was uploaded this morning at like 1 a.m. for Australia time. And it's 2:05 now. And he uploaded this at 6 hours ago. So let's do some quick maths, which isn't my strong point. And that was 12 minus 4, 8 a.m. So 7 hours after the trailer dropped, he's built this. He's built a whole torso armor. And it looks amazing too. People are too talented. What is going on? That's amazing. He deserves all the credit. The same day as the trailer. What did I say? 7 hours or something after it. God damn, Bluestone Designs, man. I'm going to be watching that So yeah, let's just end it on that. And what a great note to end it on. Oh wait, he has more photos. Let me check those out. God damn, clean work too. Clean foam work. Oh shit. Damn, that looks sick. Killing it. Alright, let me just get out of this, and I will come back to you guys Put that down. And I'll just say a goodbye. So, thanks for watching, guys. I do appreciate if you do watch these. I'm not sure. I don't really check the views. I should check the views. I do try and comment back. If people do comment, I will reply. Same thing I say every time. Questions, suggestions, DM me, comment. I would love to know. Yeah, I think that's about it. I don't really have much else to say except I really want to keep up the one video a week, so I'll probably upload this on the weekend, even though I'm uploading the Herald video. Anyway, I'll just have 2 videos this week because I missed a few of the starting weeks I missed last week, I think. So we will see. I'll upload both of those, and then hopefully my foam is coming for my boy Herod this Friday, so I can get to work on that. I'm going to start the axe first, and hopefully I can get a video out on that soon. But yeah, that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like and think about subscribing for more videos and more episodes. Have a good day, guys. I'll see you in the next one.